Hi, so welcome everybody. I'm so excited to talk about Korea, about South Korea, because I think not so many people know about South Korea. They think they know, but they don't. Really, most people they are interested in Japan, China, Korea. Little bit underestimated. I just want mostly to share with you some interesting things about Korea.
Thank you.
Okay, so number one, when you will arrive to Korea, you will be surprised how actually even the capital is not multicultural. It's not. It's Koreans. Well, sometimes Chinese, Japanese, some other people. There are a few districts where there are more international people, but I was actually very surprised. It's very homogeneous. I'm one of the least multicultural countries that I visited, and that was a big surprise for me. Number two, it's not really tense. Sometimes we Europeans imagine coming to Asia full of people everywhere. We will not get to the metro. They will push us somewhere and it will be crazy. Maybe it's somewhere else, like in Japan. In Korea, it didn't happen to me. If I compare the situation about traffic density, I would say many European or American cities have much bigger problems. It's not crowded. Really, trust me, Korea. Not crowded.
모든 게 궁금해질 때 tell me 뭐가 널 행복하게 하는지 text me Your every picture 내 머리만 듣고 싶어
Number 3. I didn't see so many children, and apparently Korean population is dying. The population is pretty old. They have a lot of older people, and they don't like to make children. So don't think about Korea that is overpopulated. Actually, they are dying, and yeah, you don't see many children. Number 4, it's full of mountains. The country, South Korea, is full of mountains. Even in Seoul, you can go hiking. You are still in the city. You can see beautiful views of the city. Full of mountains everywhere. That's why also it's a little bit difficult for the agriculture in Korea. Number 5, when you walk in the park or even if you go hiking, even in the street, sometimes they have special walking paths where the walking is softer. It's so comfortable. I never seen it so much spread in anywhere else in the world. It's really good. Also, one thing about people when they are hiking or even in the parks, they are doing something. They are listening music out loud. That's something that I used to see only among this kind of gangsta group teenagers. But in Korea, you can see very old people in the nature, and they are listening their music out loud. Very often it's a classical music. Number 6. When you are in a park, you can see a lot of places where you can exercise. You can do so much stuff, and people actually use it a lot. It's very common, and you can see it everywhere. exercise outside. Almost everybody uses it, and it's really good. Number 7. South Korea, one of the safest places probably in the world. For me, probably the safest country I ever visited. And I come from Prague. Prague is super safe. They are not so much used to lock doors sometimes, because usually the doors downstairs are not locked. They are only locked the doors out of their apartments. It depends really. And yeah, there are cameras everywhere. But I think even if they weren't there, it feels super safe. Sometimes people don't lock their cars because also, as I said, it's full of cameras everywhere. So they say, even if somebody did something, they will find him or her immediately. Number 8. I felt there are very few homeless people or very few beggars, even in Seoul, in the big places, touristic places. It's really not common. Number 9. Okay, another thing, toilets. They have really the most beautiful toilets that I have ever seen, and I'm not overestimating it. It's just they have so many functions, and like it's really like to go to the toilet, which is from another century, from the future. I don't know if I should talk more about it, maybe not. Just they are good. Number 10. Their culture of supermarkets is so different that I'm used to. They have a lot of small kind of express markets that is basically everywhere, but they don't have really so much those kind of normal size supermarkets, let's say. It's very difficult to find those, and they have some of their like local supermarkets which are usually loud. They are screaming what is on sale, and
자, 오늘 다 나갔는데 한 팩이에요. 자, 3,980원. 자, 오늘 감자도가를 끓이면 450원씩 있어. 감자쌤 놀라면. 한우 흘려서 주세요, 한우. 자, 붙어있는 금액에서 무조건 한 팩에 3,000원, 2,000원 정도 주세요. 한우 꿀꿀식, 한우 살치살.
there is loud music and a lot of things going on and a lot of lights, everything, and well, I guess they like it, otherwise they wouldn't do it. Number 11. Fruits. It's horrible. You know, if you like fruits, Korea is not really the best country to be in. I mean, they have fruits, but it's really expensive. Yeah, I don't know what to compare it. Maybe with Iceland, but in Iceland everything is expensive. In Korea, actually, a lot of things are super cheap, but fruits, for some reason, well, they have to import a lot of stuff. And even if it's Korean fruit, like Korean oranges from Jeju, from the south, from the island, no, they are crazy expensive. So sometimes even the fruit that is imported is actually cheaper. Number 12. Koreans, Asians in general, maybe we think about them, they use a they are so much obsessed about taking pictures. Maybe you would think that they are even more obsessed about technologies, that they would be more on their phones. I didn't feel that. What I felt is that when I am in Korea, I'm as much as obsessed about taking pictures and videos as probably they are when they come to Europe, so don't blame them. It's kind of natural because it's such a big difference to see. Another thing, yeah, it's not all about Samsung. They actually love Apple. They are in love with Apple products. You can see iPhones everywhere. It's not all about Korean brands. Another thing, Apple Pay doesn't work here, so I don't know, like they like Apple, but Apple Pay doesn't work here. It's just interesting. Number 13. Google Maps. They don't function well in Korea. There is no censorship. Google Maps, no, doesn't work. Use Maps.me or their local applications. Number 14. When you're a pedestrian, you want to cross the street, be careful because they don't really stop you. Also about traffic lights and crossing, even if you have a green line as a pedestrian and the cars are actually having red light, if they are on motor scooters or even motorcycles, no, it's not kind of, for some reason they don't have to follow, or I don't know, but be careful for motorcycles even if you have green light because they just go anyway. Number 15. I really love their metro system. They say it's one of the best in the world, and I can agree, it's very efficient. The metro is super long, but what is really good is that if you want to meet somebody, every exit has their own number. You not only say usually the meeting point like metro station, but you see also the exit, number of exit or number of entry, and you don't miss each other. It's really nice. It's very nice. Number 16. There is one thing that is fucked up about the metro system. So, well, you can get this kind of beautiful, cute cards. This is for metro or for other transportation. And it's really good because it works in Seoul, it works in Busan, it works basically in any cities you go. And that's a good part of it. The very stupid part of it is that if you want to put money on this, you have to pay with cash. You can charge it anywhere, basically, on all these small little markets, shops, and in those shops you can pay with card. But for some reason, this you can only charge with cash, which is a bit problematic if you don't have cash, because then you have to go to ATM, and even if you have the best bank, they charge their ATMs charge money for withdrawals, so it sucks a bit. The good part of it is that then you get the money, and the money is very nice, beautiful. This is 1,000 won, one of the least one that you can get, the paper one, and it's less than €1. Actually, it's less than $1.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody.
Number 17. Air or air pollution. Well, they blame mostly China and their factories. For some reasons, probably. Maybe it's relevant because the air is not really necessarily bad just in Seoul, in the capital, but I was in Jeju, in the island, where there should be no pollution. But still, there is. And maybe it's coming from China. Or who knows? Maybe they should blame also their factories or industries. But yeah, sometimes it's a little bit bad, and it's one of the reasons why they are wearing the masks. But there are a lot of reasons why they are wearing the masks.
I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show.
Number 18. In the streets, you don't really see trash bins, and they take their trash with them. Yeah, it's usually super clean outside in the streets, and only in few districts you can see the big trash bins, and usually they are for recycling. They're not for the normal trash. But yeah, it works.
Just save room for us. Just save room for us. Somewhere. Just save room for us. I trust you'll come back for us. Someday.
Number 19. There's a shop that is everywhere, or some kind of cafe, whatever, and it's called Paris Baguette. Paris Baguette. They have lots of European stuff to buy, a lot of food, kind of like French, European general, but they don't have baguettes, so don't get disappointed.
And I know you've moved on. She will never love you all the way that I do. Now I'm dancing solo, slowly disappearing. It still hurts when I see you with her. Just save room for us.
Also, they are trying to get rid of plastics. So if you go to McDonald's, for instance, they use real ceramic mugs. Number 20. If you watch TV, if you watch a movie in Korea, in their Korean TV, some of the parts are actually censored. Well, it's a little censorship, just like they don't want to show you some parts of the body that is exposed. So actually it's censored. Pretty interesting. Number 21. They have a lot of churches. It's not only Buddhism that is kind of spread around the country. Well, younger people, they don't really care about religion in general, I would say. Well, some do, but not so many. And yeah, Christianism is pretty popular here, which I didn't expect. Number 22. Yeah, regarding some things that people shouldn't do here. They say you shouldn't blow your nose in the public. It's considered rude, apparently, but again, I don't like that's something that people kind of know that you should know, but actually I didn't feel that it would be such a big deal. I saw even Koreans do that. So number 23, Korean language. It's one of the richest languages in the world, and one of the most scientific languages. And actually the consonants, their signs, it shows how your tongue and how your mouth is shaped. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something from Korean. And well, you will make them really happy if you visit the country as well. They are like foreigners. They are very friendly, and they don't cheat on tourists, which is super nice. They actually give them even more, and you should as well, because people in Korea are super nice. Okay, thank you very much. Annyeong, and 감사합니다. Take care. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and yeah, see you next time.
Yes, you're gonna move. 꾸물거리기엔 우린 액션 거리버리 쳐보자고. So what you gonna do?
Been trying